It's so nice to go live, Erica. I mean, like, thank you so much for being here with me. I'm going to give it a second for people to follow us and just let them know that we are live. I was having some issues yesterday, and I'm like, let's go back. Let's go live. Let's see what's up. So those that are in here, thank you so kindly for watching. Give us a shout out on Derek Akora's page. Thank you for being here. Erica, can you see the people popping in the comments when they come in? Not yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
yeah, it's starting to come
Okay.
in.
Okay, good. So give me a second here while I go make some setting changes. Yeah, hi, yeah. I have a little internet. It's like a little slow, so bear with me with the internet. Is it lagging for you on your end?
It's not lagging on my end, but I feel like I have the same issue. So
you are also lagging also a little bit. Uh-oh. Hello, Jamie. So nice to have you here. I'm going to give it a second also on my end to see if I can share it differently here. It's fun to go live, right? So for those who haven't shared, please share the love, let people know we're alive. We're going to open up the platform for spirit, like to be able to do some readings. Hey, Griselda, happy August 1, right? Happy August 1. What have you done?
Season.
Oh, girl. Excuse me, miss. I'm a Leo. I love that you do that. I absolutely adore that you do that for sure. I definitely do. What is it that inspires you as a Leo for the Leo season, Erica?
So for Leo season, for me, the inspiration, well, obviously it's the summer, right? And we're ruled by the sun. Leo is ruled by the sun. That's our card in tarot card, by the way, is the sun.
Okay.
So it's like a perfect match. But I feel like me personally, it's just it's almost like you're in your power, right? We're very strong-headed in a sense, right? The pride is what people call it. But I feel like during our season, it gets a little bit heightened, a little bit more.
Okay. So you're like, it's on. It's my birthday month. It's my fire season. It's all about the sun. It's all about the heat. Okay, I see you. That's cool. I like that. I'm a Pisces, so I'm a water girl. So I am a water girl.
I am a Pisces moon, so I can also relate with you.
Really?
Yep.
So tell me, what does that mean?
So the sun is how people see you. Pisces would be the moon, is how you project yourself around people you're comfortable with.
Ooh, okay.
So everybody sees me Leo, energetic, always smiling, outgoing, but like the people who get to know me get to see my Pisces side.
Okay. And you are that's the first thing I see with you are your eyes and your smile. You're always shining. You're always like happy. And that energy is very heartfelt. Like I feel that from you immediately. So I love that you say that because I can validate like you as my friend and just knowing you on a personal level, you definitely embody that joy and that laughter for sure. So, hi, Jamie. Thanks for being here. For those who have never had readings from us before, we're just pretty much, we go spirit-led and we kind of go where the energy takes us. So it's like, for me, it's just kind of like, oh, I have this person or, oh, I have this person, right? So we just kind of follow where the energy goes. So Allison, thank you for being here. Tasha, thank you for being here. Helen, thank you for being here. Shout out for those. Samantha on Derek Akora's page, who's managing the page for us right now. Estelle, thank you for being here. And I love this. Hi, love from Rothesay. Isle of Butte, Scotland, girl. Wow. I love that. We're in California. Ericka is actually in Arizona. So this is going to be fun. Ericka, now that the comments are coming in, is there anything special you want to talk or share about?
Yes. You mentioned the first. So let's talk about some things that you do for the first.
Okay, let's go.
So I know a lot of people mentioned the cinnamon, right? The cinnamon is for abundance.
Yeah. So I did that today. And she's like, no, you're supposed to blow it inside the house. Because I woke up, I'm like, oh, this cinnamon clean. She goes, and then you're supposed to clean the house first and then blow the cinnamon. Okay, I feel you. I hear you. So first things first, clean the house. I used to clean my floors with Florida water. I did get a little, I did slack a little bit on the Florida water and cleaning up the space. I did, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely am inspired by you for sure, Ericka. Like, let's clean up the space. And you blow in cinnamon inside the house. And then what? And what do you do?
So you could say whatever you want to say in regards to prayer for abundance, right? Whatever that looks like, you know. So it's like allowing the abundance to flow for the month of August, whatever that looks like for you. But the reason why you blow in is because you want it to come into the home.
Yes. I used to actually boil the cinnamon. So then we're doing aromatherapy for the home, right? So I would have Florida water, cinnamon, and sometimes I would do oranges and lemons because the citrus is really good for the energy. It gives you like an uplifting feeling. And it's not so strong when it's the pills of the oranges and things like that. And then my girlfriend would give me like the lemongrass tree. So we have like this little contraption of like herbs and spices that we get from the yard, and we boil it. And then I would put it on the front driveway, like water it down and then put it out there to cleanse the space as well. So, and you would realize that how much energy is collected even in front of your doorstep of people coming in and out, right? So definitely, absolutely love that. And then we were talking this morning, you and I, about energy, the collective energy of what we were getting collectively. And I was like, girl, I was channeling the sea goddesses, and I was all in there with the energies of that goddess flow, right? And so when we're connecting to collective messages, it's like all of us are in there and we're downloading and we're getting info and we're just like, ooh, this is what I'm feeling today for the collective. And sometimes we can all get ideas and we can all be tapping into the same energy because we're all channels and we're all sensitive. So sometimes they can also feel like, oh man, that was my idea. Or, oh man, I was getting that. And so we are part of that oneness, right? So it's like we're all part of that tapestry. We're all sharing that download and energy. So how do you download? Like what happens to you when you're tapping in collectively?
It's interesting that you mentioned that, because when I get a message and I realize other people are getting it too, I'm like, wow, like we're on the same frequency, right?
Yeah.
And even though it's the same message, we're experiencing it a little bit different, right?
Oh yeah.
So like for one person, it could be their career. For another person, it could be towards love. Another person, it could be towards
Right.
self-love. So
Right.
even though it's the same message, it's interpreted differently for each and every
Right.
individual.
It's so true. It's so, so true. And I think what this is the beauty of it. I remember sitting with this lady who was one of my teachers, my mentor many years ago, and we would go in the power. Back then, I didn't know sitting in the power. I just knew I was sitting with I call them elders, respect. And I'm sitting in this home on the side of the mountain. Here where I live is in Ojai, and we're coming together and you're in there meditating for 4 to 5 hours straight. They open in prayer, and then you're letting spirit come in for that deeper trance healing medical connection or healing connection that we're looking for. And I'm writing, I'm getting all these downloads, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then I was talking to her. I was like, oh, I got that too. Can you tell me what that was? And she looked at me like, girl, that's my message. I was like, we were on the same page, bro. Like I was getting the same info. So it's really cool how we hold space and how we can pick up on the energies of who we're connected to and what we're around. And it's just a perfect example of your tribe. Like, what is your tribe working through, and what do I need to know? Yeah, Ellen, we're going to go into it. Let's go into it. But like, this is such a great topic. It was such a great topic, Ericka, to just bless your home, bless yourself, welcome the blessings of August, welcome that fiery, fun, giggly laughter of joy, and let's go, right? Like, isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Do you want to share anything else that you do, like for the August or for new month? What else do you do?
So it's, for me, it's mainly those type of things, but it doesn't always have to happen on the first. So you could actually place cinnamon sticks around your home. And then when you were mentioning that concoction that you were creating,
Yes.
if you add apples, it would draw in the love.
Ooh, and
Yes.
anybody here listening, share. What do you guys do? Like, tell us,
Yes.
Jesse. Like, what do you do, Elizabeth? What do you do? And I saw Michael in here. Hey, Michael, Zen. It was so nice to see you. Like, what do you guys do? Like, this is the time to share and exchange recipes, right? It's kind of like we're gonna do readings. You have us, but I just want to know, like, what do you guys do to shift the energy in the home for self? Like, what type of things do you do to cleanse or to bring balance in the house, right? Like that's really, this is like such a fun topic, by the way. I absolutely love this. And so Florida water was one. You can sage, you can get white flowers, and you can go in the corner of the house and you can give an offering. Some people use alcohol or rum, and so, you know, different. I mean, I don't know if I can say that. Tap, tap, delete, delete. Like, you know,
Yeah.
not delete, delete, but, you know, there are some things that we do. And let's say, I don't know, like for me, I'm getting the vision of how you can even get a healing from a healer, of a shamanic healing, you know, how they use that. So I don't mean to, yes, you smudge and you use sticks. Yeah. So I'm trying to be respectful because we are on a live here. So
Yes.
I kind of catch myself here for a second, but so then you can sprinkle pink salt around the yard. Yes.
Oh.
Even black salt. I have salt. I have my friend, she uses the actual Morton sea salt, like the big salts for your, like for the water. I was like, girl, what are you gonna do with those big old pellets? Like, what you got? You know, like, oh my God. And water, you can use water too. Something would be special. Yes, Dan. Yes, something would be special. Yes, selenite. Oh my gosh, selenite was my best friend. I used to get people didn't know when it was, when you get it, it's like a gemstone, a gemstone stone. So people don't realize when it's raw, it doesn't say selenite, it just says the gemstone, right? And so I bought chunks of it for like dollars and dollars, like $2, $3. And I was like having them all around my house. And when I would meditate and do energy work, I would have them under the crystal bed. So, and then I ended up hardly anything because I would always give them away. I was like, girl, you need this, take this with you. I was like, take it. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't have a selenite stick. I need a selenite. Just love Nancy. Yes, Nancy, girl.
Someone said Palo Santo on there too.
Yes,
sure.
I love Palo Santos. I love Palo Santos.
Yeah,
Crystals too. I love my crystals. So this is fun. I love you guys participating. Happy August, Julie Ann. Happy August. I had some internet issues yesterday, so I'm so sorry you guys missed my guest with Tara and with Vandy. Vandy, I hope I'm saying her name right. They were really cool. If you follow me on Facebook, you can see the replay on I got to do briefly on IG. But I was like telling Ericka, like, let's go live and let's hook it up. Let's do some readings, and we're going to be open to everything. So you guys, thank you for being here, Mildred from Chicago too. So first off, obviously, you know that we're mediums and we can read loved ones that come forward. If you have a specific question, be more direct with your questions today, whether it's love, career, or if it's, and again, we're not doctors, we don't diagnose, right? But there are ways that we can bring forward the energies in a way that you need it. So the direct questions are going to be the best way that we can hold space for you guys. So thank you for being here. Shout out to Patrick from Ireland. Shout out to Karen Boyle for watching on my Facebook page. Shout out to those who are on my YouTube channel. And if you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel or to Ericka, give us a follow. Like really, really give us a follow. Okay, mijita. Oh, and then of course, let me tell you also, the less you tell us, the better, because you want it to come in authentically, right? So the less you tell us, like, oh, this person, let them come in organic, right? Let them come in organically. Okay, Ericka, where do you feel guided?
So I think I want to go with, I think it's Blanco Pain.
Oh, yeah, career. Yeah, let's go, Blanco. Is it Bianca? Oh, it's Bianca.
Is it Bianca? Sorry.
Bianca Pain. Bianca. Girl. I have this. I'm not one to. I'm gonna sit back because I can't pronounce for the life of me.
Okay, I'm gonna let one more card come out, but so far, interesting. Okay.
Interesting. I love what she does.
Interesting. So for Bianca, so career-wise, it looks like that you're contemplating moving, you're contemplating getting a new job, you're contemplating whether or not you should take that leap of faith, right? But it's telling you, take the next step now. Like, don't wait, don't prolong it, don't hold back, because I feel like the environment in your job right now, and I'm not sure if you've recently left it or not, or if you're in the process of contemplating whether or not you want to leave it, but I feel like that last job that you had, or the last job you're going to have before you go on to the next one, there has been a lot of struggles in the environment. I feel like it's time to let that go, heal how the coworkers and maybe even one of your bosses, I'm feeling like one of the bosses was not all that great. Heal that and move forward with a clean state, because it's time. It's time to make the move. It's time to go ahead and move forward. I see very success with the change, and I feel like it's just a long time coming. I feel like think out of the box too. I do want to leave it. Yes, I am still in my current job. Okay. Yes. So you know what, my suggestion to you, and this is not the psychic me, this is the person that is
Ooh, I love that you say that.
yeah,
Like, this is me as a girl just talking
yeah.
to you, girl to girl. Okay, go ahead,
Yeah.
girl.
So the resume guru, right? Get your resume together, start putting it out there, set a goal for yourself. Maybe it's apply to 3 jobs a week and just see what happens. So that way it's not like a hard stop before you start a new one. It's a transition. So then you don't feel overwhelmed. You don't feel like you're struggling. You're going to struggle until you find something. So just get it out there, whether it's 1 job a week, 2 jobs a week, set a goal and go after it.
Right. Oh my gosh. I definitely, if I tap into her, right? So Bianca, we're working with you. Thank you for being here, by the way. And I just want to give you I heard the song believe, like, don't stop believing in yourself. Sometimes you can get intimidated when you're looking at things, and it's like remembering all the jobs that you did before you did this one, and include being mother, like being a mother or being this woman of empowerment, because that's what they're showing me, motherhood. Like, that's a job in its own, right? And I feel like, when you're multitasking and you're like snack bar duty, helping at the school, those are all part of your resumes, right? So I want to remind you of how hard you worked your whole life. Even going down to like, girl, like how many times did our grandmother or aunties or family members make us go to clean or to do things? That's all part of like our discipline of work. And you have strong ethics, and work ethics is what I want to give you, right? And so as I connect to you, Bianca, I just feel like, okay, let's pause, let's sit with this and really think about what do you want to do. And I feel like your passion is obviously ready to go, right? Because I feel that. And I feel like you think of family. And I feel like also too, I'm getting a gentleman in spirit who feels very much like a father figure here. And he's just like, girl, you got this. It's like, he's very supportive in your adventures of moving forward. I know there's fear and and we will never tell anybody what to do. But Bianca, what I am getting the sense is when it's uncomfortable, that is when spirit's jumping in even more so to say, we got you, we're supporting you. And so I feel that you'll hold on to your emotions when it comes to moving forward. And so the emotions is also energy. It's also your body saying, I'm wanting this change. I'm wanting to make this shift. And so as I feel into this, there's a lot of white, there's a lot of blue. So it's very protective. It's fresh. It's new beginnings. I feel like 3 months ago, you made this decision with work. I do feel either resumes, as Ericka says, like she's totally all HR. So by the way, you got an HR girl right here. So HR, it's like really 3 months ago, what do I want to do? I feel you're good with computers. I feel like you're good with the phone. You're good with technology. I get the sense that, even if I were to go into a fast place of like marketing, like you have those tools is what I'm getting here, Bianca. I don't know if you left or if you're still here. I kind of feel like you're at work, but that's what I'm getting. Trust the process. The path of that is very bright and open is what I'm getting here. So God bless. I wish you so much luck and love and prosperity as August 1st begins. By September, you really will come down to a place of like, you're gonna anchor that in, like, okay, I gotta make some changes. That's what I'm feeling here. So thank you so kindly for being here. Yes, I'm still here looking into graphic designing. There's the computer work. Yay, girl. So definitely know spirit is on point with you. I absolutely love that. I feel like you're at work and you're typing at work. So I feel like the pause is like, oh my God, okay, yes. Right? So this is so cool. So Spirit is saying, keep going. It's a very bright future. It's very open. Even if you get nervous, or find a way to channel the nervous emotions, right? How do you ground that energy? How do you pay attention to the emotion that's coming to the surface? How do you, and for me, I don't even have it on, but I normally wear a hematite pearl necklace or a bracelet, and that helps me with my grounding. So when you are making the decisions to make changes, it's important to work with that earth star chakra. It's important to go into the root chakra. Your energies, guys, have me fire, by the way. And so this is going to allow you to have the stability of your roots when you make decisions and choices. And of course, don't forget to invite spirit to bless, protect, and to direct. And so I leave you with their love. God bless. And Ericka, where do you want to go next?
We are going with Jamie. Love, please.
Ooh, I love love. Hi, Jamie. So tell me, what is your question on love? You want love? Are you in love? Tell me. Tell me, Jamie. I hear I want love. I want to bring love. What do you get, Erica? I'm just already tapping in. Go ahead, Erica. Go ahead, girl. Let me be quiet.
Yes, I feel like. Did she answer? Just wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Sometimes the comments come in hot. We're about 40 something people in here.
Okay.
So if it takes a minute for it to filter through.
Okay. So in regards to love, the cards that I got is self-care, adult
Ooh.
children, and then you. So I'm not too sure if she's will I find my soulmate sometime soon? Oh, okay, yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's what it said
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
Okay, so the message that I'm getting in regards to finding in a sense your soulmate, right? Calling in your soulmate. The way that you call in your soulmate, and the cards are kind of identifying that, it talks about strengthening your relationship with your children. So it's very important to understand, and I did this. That's why it's like, ooh, good topic. But
Yes.
strengthen your relationship with your family, so with your children, right, your immediate circle. The reason why is you want to draw, in order to draw on your soulmate, you have to improve your current relationships, including the relationship with yourself. So the card of self-care, adult children, and then you came out. So it's telling me if you haven't already started, but it's time to start working on yourself, right? And self-care can mean anything, right? It could be like changing how you present yourself. It could be your thought process. One thing that I worked on, and it's kind of like they're reminding me of that, is creating those boundaries, creating those red flags, getting everything ready in place for that person to come in. So you're calling in a soulmate. So you want to be at the same vibration as your soulmate. And that way you come together at the right timing and you move forward together. But it's about strengthening your relationship with your children or your immediate family, working on yourself, identifying what exactly it is that you're looking for in your soulmate, and working on becoming a better version of yourself, so then that person could come in.
Right. And we have these talks, me and Erica, we talk about love and we talk about calling in your soulmate. And so as I look down, here's the calling in your soulmate. As you were talking, this was a fourth card that I pulled, but I also got it's worth waiting. Like it's worth waiting for, right? And then not only that, but I also got give your relationship a chance. So like even when you call it in, like give it an opportunity to unfold, right? Like sometimes the love comes in and we're like, oh, okay, I'm over this. It's because it takes time to build rapport. It takes time to understand. It takes time for the energy to build, right? Think about the infinity symbol, how it flows and it ebbs. It's like a give and a take. It's also a healthy response to connect. And so, Jamie, if I could look at this person and I look into your life, you know, your belief system was influenced based on the way you were raised and how you are on this spiritual path, because I'm getting the religious factors. Like, so you also have rules. You have, like, you know, me and Ericka were talking about like this list of things, that qualities that you look for a love, or for a soul love, right? And so what are the qualities that you've asked the universe that you would like this person to embody? So it's like also being realistic. I also feel, oh my gosh, look at this, how cute. Here's a wedding card, so I want to give you marriage. And I feel like when I tap into that, it's also too like, no, you're not going to be alone for the rest of your life. Like, so I feel that feeling of like, am I going to be like this for a while? Or that pondering of like, gosh, is this it? Like, is it just work? Is it just business? Or is it more to my life? Like, and everyone deserves love. And so there were 2 or 3 people that have caught your attention, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you admire from afar. You go into deep thought and you go into meditation and you kind of look into these energies and you kind of feel into the essence. And when I see this, I feel like your heart knows, your spirit knows. So don't doubt what you're feeling. So there's one person in particular that really stands out to you. And I truly, truly believe this person is reaching out the same way you're reaching for them. So they're giving me the essence of my hand coming to your hand and your hand coming to this person's hand. And so I definitely get the sense that there is a true trust that will build for each other. So that's my feelings. That's what I get. And look it, I'm going to pull another card and it says getting to know each other. So don't be afraid to get to know this person. It's a new month. It's a new day. And, you know, we want things to manifest so quickly. I pull another card. And so it says, let go of control. And me and Ericka, we talk about control, right? Ericka, what is our thoughts on control? Tell the universe how you look at control.
So it's I want to say one last thing before I lose my train of thought, but when I said red flags, it's also identifying your red flags. What do your red flags look like, and working on those?
Ooh, good
Because
one.
and,
You want to
and
put blame. Oh,
yes,
nice. Okay.
so, and it's good to work with a friend and together. What are your red flags? So then when they identify a red flag, you're like, wait a minute, I do that too. So that means that's a red flag, and then you could work on explaining or justifying your actions, right?
Right.
So yeah, it's interesting for sure. But letting go of control, I think that's a hard one because
Right.
we're all set in our ways, right? And we have these
Right.
expectations, which are great. We should all have expectations, right? But
Right.
sometimes we're holding on too strong that we're not allowing the things to flow. It's almost
Right.
like a water hose, right? If you pinch it, the water still comes out, but not as strong. But if you let it go and let it flow, the water will come out seamlessly.
We had a great talk on that, and it was like, I'm just letting and honoring. Sometimes we manifest and we're putting the checklist of what we like to have shift or change, but it's really saying, okay, universe, I surrender. I'm surrendering to what needs to be. I'm surrendering to what is to come, and really honoring the ebb and the flow of what's organically leaving and what's coming in. And that's just being in the natural organic flow of spirit, right? And so this is not manipulating. This is not, yes, you have your desires and spirit knows, and they know your heart, they know your spirit. So it's like really trusting that what needs to come will come, and really letting the unfoldment happen. And that's a gift when you can go into the unknown when you don't know. That's a gift right there. Like that's a beauty. That's beauty for sure. Okay, so we'll leave you with that, Jamie. God bless. I wish you so much love because it's there, friend. It's definitely there.
Yes.
Ericka, I'm going to give you some names, and I want you to choose because there's some people following me on my Facebook. They're not on YouTube, and they're not on
Okay.
Derek Akora's page. So I want to give you some names. Roll call on my Facebook page, who are my followers. I see Ban on here. I see Julie. I see Ban again. Who's still here on the Facebook page? Lori. So I see there's a couple of people on my Facebook page. Let's see. Can you guys do a roll call on my personal Facebook group? You guys' energy's fire,
I
fire,
know.
fire,
I,
fire.
I could feel it too.
Yeah, and like I start to stutter with the fire of the energy. So Julie Ann is here. Hi Tay. Ban is here. Lori Dawn is here. Or Downs is here.
Let's do
Jessie is
Julianne.
here. Julianne. Okay.
Oh,
And,
we'll do
and
Jesse afterwards.
okay. And you have Tara. Sorry, Tara, we missed you yesterday. And Karen Boyle is here. And Patty Sora is here. So roll call, baby, Julianne says. Okay, so let's go to Julie, and then you had my love. Shout out to y'all for holding space, and thank you for those who shared. Thank you for those who give it a heart. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to Ericka, because we like follows too, y'all.
Did Julie say if she wanted like anything particular?
Julie, babe, do you have any? Okay, for my Facebook page, do you any of y'all have a specific question? And I saw Lisa from Chicago here too. Hi, Lisa Poulin, guidance for Ban. Julie, do you do timelines, baby? We do timelines, but what are you asking? What's the specific question? Spirit is spirit. They're going to go where they need to go. Very intelligent. I'm waiting for her answer. You guys are in for a treat because we're like just rolling today. And we're going to go on Tickety Talk later tonight. That's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm looking for a timeline for a publishing contract for my book. Ooh, of when to publish it, or okay, so here, let's go back. Do you want a time frame that when it feels right to publish your book? Or is that, I feel like that's what you're asking. That I would get an astrologist and Kelly Brickle for the numerology, because then she can go based on the numbers on what is aligned for you with that. I feel June was a process. To be clear, my most recent completed A contract, A to be signed. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, Julie. I'm going to jump on this one really quick, okay, Ericka? Because and then just kind of guide me, and then hopefully you get what you're looking for. I feel June was like some a month where you're just wrapping things up and you're trying to get everything together. It's almost like in a bow, and it's sitting on somebody's desk, and they need to open it, they need to read it, and then it goes to another desk. So I feel like it goes from a proofreader to someone who's like the distributor. I feel like New York is an option, Amazon's an option. And I feel like even a magazine, I don't know why I'm getting like you're publishing in a magazine, if you would understand this. I feel like October, something's going to roll out for you. So my birthday is coming up and okay, sorry. Hold on, Karen. I'm sorry. Let's see, Julie, how does that feel? Talk to me here, babe, because that's what I'm tapping into. Hi, Zoe, love. Such a delay, huh, Ericka?
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm going to choose the next person.
Oh, get it, girl. Julie, girl, where are you at, girl? It's on another desk and waiting for. Yep, that's what I got. Okay, so hang in there, baby. I'm feeling October. It's still sitting on a desk. It's in a pretty bow, and it's still being reviewed. And then it has to go to the funding or to like print. But I do feel that it's still sent out on my solicit. Perfect. Okay, so I say hang in there. End of the month feels really. I feel flowers. I feel a mother in spirit. I feel this woman, either nan or grandmother, is just like, she's got this. She's blessing it with lots of beautiful flowers for you. And I feel like this woman would have had a heart condition or something here, acknowledging, again, not a doctor, not diagnosing. Yeah, I was just going to come to you with this. She's bringing healing around the heart. And so I definitely know you have been going through some changes yourself, and I just feel like they want to rally you up. They want to rally you up, and I feel like you have this inspiration to do some type of work to bring in more finances, like whether it's a meditation or a circle. And grandmother on father's side is saying do it. So she shows me like the water, being by the lake, being by the boat. So I definitely get the sense that you have a beautiful connection for her from spirit to you, and just hold on tight. She's there. She's listening. She knows the grief. She's seeing the tears, and she's just acknowledging the love that she's holding space for you. Okay, love? So I leave you with that. I say God bless. And go ahead, Ericka. Where are you going with the next one?
So it's Anne Fraser. It says,
oh,
yeah, hope you see me future this year. Please, thank you. I'm on Facebook too.
Oh, hi, Anne. Thank you for being here. She's on Ericka Cora's page. Shout out to Anne. Shout out to those on Ericka Cora's page. And thank you for those who've shared and also hearted. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the message that I'm getting for you is, as far as this year's go, is the card is end of an era and a new exercise program. So to me, that's telling me that there's some changes coming. And the other card I got was volunteer. So I feel like this is something that you may have wanted or asked for, changes in your life. I don't know if it's because you've been what feels to be stuck for a little while, but you're like, I just need the doors to open. So I feel like this is them telling you that it's happening. It's going to happen. What you wanted is coming in. What you used to do is ending. So I don't know if it's, for example, if it has to do with love or work or even family, but I feel like the thought process is changing. Going forward, it's going to be something different. I almost like if I call it the light bulb moment, right? When you get that light bulb moment, you're like, oh, okay, now I see what I need to do, where I need to go. But I also feel like along with that is, and I don't know if you thought about, for example, like getting back into the groove of things. And what I mean is like for me, I call it getting healthy again, right? Exercising, walking, doing things that are more physical for one's well-being, right? Mentally, physically, whatever that looks like. But I think incorporating that as well, I feel like you need the energy to flow. And in order for the energy to flow and for things to start changing and going in the direction that you want it to go, you physically have to start moving, whatever that looks like. So whether it's even bike riding, something to allow the energy to start moving. Because I feel like it feels like it's been stuck for a little bit, but it is flowing. It is going to start changing. And what you're asking for is going to start to play out. So be ready for that. And that's what I have.
I love that. What comes to me, you know how I was talking to you and I was telling you I was going to go cold plunge today. So it's like, how do you release the energy in the aura? And you were reading Anne Fraser, right? So that's who you were reading, love? It says, yeah, it's been stuck a lot, and you're so right. Health wise, my health is deteriorating and been depressed. And so I was getting taken to your aura. And so for me, when I cleanse, there's another way that you can go into that cold water. And it just immediately for me takes me to a meditation. It takes me to releasing the energy in my auric field. That there's just kind of this almost like my body goes into this like, reset. And so it's either sweating it out, getting it out of the body. Working with colors is also a beautiful way to bring balance to the auric field. So it's like releasing the residue, releasing the debris. We talked earlier about Palo Santos, and we talked about bringing the energy, clearing the energy. So there are colors, and meditation will also push that. It's like, really, what did I do to you this morning, Ericka? What did I tell you this morning? Like, how did I say? I'm going to teach you what I do when I wake up. What did I do with one color specifically?
White.
Yeah. And what did I do with that color?
You went through your eyes. You kind of started clearing everything out, like piece by piece by piece.
Yeah. So it's like really letting the white come into the eyes and bringing healing to the eyes and bringing it to the mind, to the third eye, to the ears and to the senses, and really going into the organs. Everything starts from within, right? And so if we're going from inside of us energetically, it's also, I used to be smiling all the time, babe. I'm so sorry, babe. And I feel like, as we're purging or we're releasing the residues of energies, it's like, how do we keep the energy moving? And that's physically moving the body. That's with sound. You can listen to frequency music as 417, or we like to go into Libby's meditation on Tuesdays and Thursdays. She does for free. She holds space collectively. There are people that are holding space. So Libby Cook is a great follow. Also to find someone who does color healing, aura healing, a Reiki session or a trance session. All of those things that you can add. Crystals, we talked about crystals. I remember putting the crystals on my forehead and on my chakras, and I would lay there and I'd be like, okay, spirit, let's go. And, it's just the intent to let the energy come in a very beautiful way. In let's say reading, coloring, creative flow, all of that is going to get the energy to move. And so that's what you're trying to do, is move the energy. Okay. So I hope this helps. Love ya, Trish. I love you, babe. And I just want to give you peace in the mind, peace in the heart, and peace in your soul. So thank you for letting us hold space for you.
I got one last card for her, and it was
Go
hobbies.
for it.
It was hobbies. So definitely, yeah. So exactly what you said is do. And if you don't have a hobby, because I know people are like, everybody should have a hobby. It's true. But if you don't know what to do, I mean, there's so many places that you could look to kind of do activities with people around you. So that way you're also with the community to help you then uplift you as well. But hobbies
like
as well.
Yoga, you can exercise,
painting,
drumming, circle.
Yep.
Like if I go into her, I feel like she's someone who you can even do ribbon healing, like get ribbons and just sit with and meditate with the color and see what I color. So I'll show you a little thing I do. I don't have it here, but I would literally draw myself like a little pixel stick, and then I would go from each chakra and I would color my chakra of the red and the orange, and I would bring the colors back into my body, right? So it's like, this is me, and I'm bringing healing to me, and I'm letting spirit flow through my crayons or through my markers, and I'm letting the energy flow on paper. You can also do a self check-in, like where's your emotions, where's your physical body, like where's your mental energy at, and what's your soul energy speaking to you, and give it colors and see what the colors that resonate. Just pick it, don't judge it, and then go with that. And then when you see if it's a color that's not in harmony, then you bring in another color underneath and you change the colors. And so this is just bringing the awareness of like, okay, I need to work on this part of my energy. Or like when I do my chakras, some of my chakras are either bigger and smaller. It'll show, trust me, when you're looking at the colors of the chakra system. And when you color, some of them may be closer, more scribbled in. So look at how you're coloring at it also. I got a head scan too next week, worried all the time. So then for the brain, we're looking at the mind, right? In the mental body, color purple. You can work with the violet flame, working with the masculine and the feminine energies, asking the prophet of Elizabeth to come and work with us on a spiritual level to transmute and to change the energies within our energetic field. When I go to the mind, I actually literally ask it to fuse my energy into the nerves, the nervous system of my brain, the muscles and the tissues, and it really absorb that energy. And I know like a lot of us here are dealing with health, because I can see health issues, mom's health. And so it's like letting it purge through your DNA, through your blood, through your bones, through your tissues, and letting the energy come in. And then of course we got to do the movement, and that is how I have allowed myself to work with the energy. So I hope that helps you. Okay, Miss Ericka, go ahead.
Okay, so I actually was drawn to, oh, I think I lost her. She was asking if she will ever see her daughter again. And is it Sharon? I was
Let's
drawn to
find
her.
it. Sharon Furnace?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't see her question here, but Sharon Love, are you still here?
Yes. She asked it a couple times about will she ever see her daughter again?
Okay, go ahead, Ericka.
So the cards that I got was grief work, join in, seeking and finding. Mm-hmm. That's me. Yeah. And Sharon, your daughter's in spirit.
She's here. We'll give Sharon Furnace the opportunity to respond.
Yeah. No, she's alive. Okay. So I feel like, okay, seeking and finding. So seeking and finding, join in. So I'm assuming that it's been a while since you guys have spoken. The feeling that I'm getting, and I don't know exactly what she's going through, but I'm getting the sense like I want to throw up, whatever that means, right? And you'll understand a little bit more. So I feel like this has taken a big toll on you, and I think why grief work is here is because now it's preventing you from, in a sense, moving forward, right? So and I don't, like Debbie says, I don't diagnose, I don't say any of that stuff, but I almost feel like it's time to seek help, to talk about this, to talk about the loss and what your daughter's going through. And I feel like as a mother, it's hard to see our children going through that cycle, right? And it's hard because we want the best for them. And that's what makes it difficult, because we're not able to change their mindset or move them in the right direction. But I feel like overall, seeking and finding is, I feel like with that card, I feel like she is, you are, I know, and you are going to connect with her again. I feel like it's when she's ready, and I'm getting chills as we say it, but when she's ready, but it has to be on her terms, right? Because right now she's not ready to move forward. She's not ready to release what she's going through and the things that she's dealing with. But I feel like she will come to you when the time is right. Right now, she's not seeking that at the moment, but be patient. Definitely give yourself some time to heal that. I feel like, don't be so hard on yourself, because I feel the feeling that I'm getting is like, where did I go wrong? Like, what did I do? And I know that feeling as a mother. We go through those sometimes, and we're like, what could I have done differently? Please know that this is not. Please know that this is not something that you provoked, right? Because right. That's something that I had to learn. Our children are their own person, right? They have their own personality, and they have to go through their own life lessons. And all we could do is support and be there when they need us. So I feel like she is coming, but it's going to be at her time when she's ready.
Yeah. So much love. If we can all just send her some green hearts for her at this moment. Is she okay? She's asking if she's okay.
The feeling I'm getting is yes. She is struggling, right? Because the stomach, how I got that feeling like I want to puke. I feel like, to be very transparent with you, the feeling that I'm getting is she's contemplating the changes, right? Whether she's ready to make the change or not. I think she's right now not strong enough to make the change, but the change is coming. And that's when she'll be reaching out.
Right. I definitely feel, the timelines of mom tapping into when she was 2 and how she would play at her little desk in her little dress. And I feel like she had bangs and short hair, like a little bob. And I feel like she didn't want her hair cut. And I feel like, these memories that you're replaying, let's allow the green hearts that are being sent to go to those timelines that you think of and those memories. And I just feel like a woman in spirit is very strong supporter of you. I feel very much like a mother, if you would understand this. And I feel as her essence comes closer, I just get the sense, Sharon says she misses her. And I just get the sense, Sharon, this woman that steps forward, she's just saying, she understands. I just feel the grief that you're speaking of. And I get the sense that this woman in spirit is just holding space for you. And I know it's difficult because I feel like almost as if you're so strong and you've been doing so much, and you've been holding it on your own, is the sense that I get. Um, and I don't know if she's with a friend or a gentleman here, because I'm getting sense of like relationship is the feeling that I was getting. And so this energy that's stepping forward, yes, I have, yes. And so, and just know like the whole memory that you're replaying back with the memories of her being younger, like let's continue to send that love, let's continue to send healing to that. And butterflies are a way of spirit letting you know that they're with you when you're feeling down or sad or low. So this woman in spirit is just, she shows me she's sitting in this like recliner. I feel like I'm with someone who would have doiled or like would have done some type of like knitting. And I feel like this woman would have come in and she would put her glasses on, her magazines to the side, and love to you, sweetheart, love to you. And I feel like this mother that's standing forward, I feel like she would have had her own vase of flowers or some type of like vases, and she loved her knickknacks. And I get the sense things had to be in order and had to be a certain way. I feel like you were someone who managed her care, and I feel like from the kitchen she could see you trying to tend to her. So I know that they're reminding you of how loving and how gentle you are as a mother, and how loving and gentle you are as a daughter, and how loving you were as an individual to manage the care of so many, right? And so like my mom is present, right? I could feel my mom. And so there's this feelings of memories of maybe not remembering, and like we want to remind you of all the goodness of all the, and I feel like roller skating, like I'm on my roller skates, I'm skating, and they're just showing me this essence, and the inner child love for sure. So Jessie, thank you. Lisa, thank you. Tara, for sending her hearts. I was told I'm a nan. Oh, God bless you. So please know that I definitely feel into her essence of being with this person, and so as Ericka says, just continue to know that spirit is very much on it. So we leave you with her love. Thank you, everybody, for sending her green hearts.
Let's pick someone on your other page that
Facebook page. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Roll call. Who's still here from my Facebook personal page? We have Karen Boyle, Lisa Poulin, Jessie Del Rey, Tara Upchurch. Who else is here? Let's do the roll call, because people pop in and out. I should put the StreamYard link, huh?
Yeah.
Lori wants to know. Oh, you want to go, Jessie? Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll do Lori next since you picked her up.
Okay, I was getting Lori wants to find her twin flame. I love
Ooh.
that. I know.
We'll do that one next. But Jessie, is there anything that Jessie wants? And it's interesting because when I hear the name Jessie, I think of that song, Go, Jessie.
Good. I was like, Jessie's girl. Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, for me, it's the Disney Channel. They had a show and it's like, Go, Jessie.
Oh my God.
I don't know what Jessie's working on, but I just hear, Go, Jessie. So let's see.
So like, go. I feel velas, candles, magic. Go, Jessie, go. Okay, Jessie, do you have a specific question, mijo?
Like career, love, anything like that?
Career, love.
Just see what comes out.
Jessie's girl, right, Tracy? Jesse's girl. Doo-doo-doo. I just wanted spiritual path guidance. I thought, well, you, dude, like you're like this manifester. I'm gonna wait for Ericka to pull. Go ahead, Ericka.
It's interesting because remember the cards? I was like, I don't know these cards, but I was drawn to pull them, right? So
Yes.
it's a new Oracle deck, and it's an Oracle deck that I told myself I'm going to use this for people who ask for spiritual guidance because the deck itself has some things in there. Okay, so let's see what this deck says and let's see where we go because it's my first time using it. Jesse, you're
the
breaking in
first
the cards.
one. Oh, snap.
Yeah, so let's see what we get. Okay, let's see.
We all want our twin flame. Really? There's some toxic energies in that. I'm sorry, Lisa.
I know it's
They make you heal and make you go through stuff. Okay.
Let's see if it came out. Okay. I'm just reading the cards.
Yeah, she hasn't said it yet, but she's like, look it.
Okay, so it's interesting because okay, so it's really cool because I feel like astral travel came out, right?
Ooh, lucky.
Right. Yeah. So in the astral travel, it's interesting because it's like inner dreams is one of the keywords that stood out, right? So I feel like you're asking for spiritual guidance, but I feel like you're already getting it in your dreams as you travel, as you go. So pay attention to that because I feel like it's happening more than normal. And I feel like, and I don't know if you have a journal, and the energy in here is insane, by the way, because I'm like sweating.
I know. We're about like 37, 38 people. So that's just like, girl, like the energy, y'all healers, you're all mediums, you're coming in hot. August 1st ain't no joke. You came in with the fire of Leo.
Yes. But astral traveling, I feel like that the guidance that you're asking for, they've been giving you messages in your dream. Just paying attention to your dreams. Journaling. I know people always say journaling, and I'll be the first to say I'm a little bit wewona, and I don't journal, but I'm like, I remember this dream. What does it mean? You know? So like having those conversations just to kind of get the answer. The other one is soul alignment. Okay.
Ooh,
Yes. And I feel like what's happening is you're going through transformation, right? And I feel like a part of him is saying like, I don't know if I'm ready. Like, do I want to go through the door? Do I want to go into the next level?
Ready? I'm going to stop you. Let's push him. Go, Jesse, go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I feel like that is what's happening. You're asking for spiritual guidance because it's almost like, what should I do? What should I do? Like, should I move forward? Should I change this? Should I do that? It's like, go for it. Jump in, you know?
Yes. Okay, so you're so spot on. He's like, my dreams are the only things I remember. Yes, astral travel to my dreams a lot, daydreams, a lot of downloads. Yes, I'm ready. But yeah, he wants to know about his spiritual life. Eh?
I know, right?
I need the push. I'll have Iris push you.
Yes. Because I feel like it's interesting because I feel, and then the last one is creative work, right? So I feel like you have the knowledge, and it's like I'm talking to myself because I get this all the time from everybody too, but you have it. Just start doing it. Just get out and do it.
Right.
I feel like he's holding back, and I feel like he's creative. He got it. He has the knowledge. It's like you want to wait until you're like you master it and then go out there to the public. No, like get out there, start doing it.
Oh my gosh. One of my teachers, my mentor, God bless her spirit, she was very boom, boom, boom. She's on it. Like she was awesome. And that's where I took my time. I was like, I got to take this class. I'm going to take this class. I'm going to take this class. I'm going to take this class. And she's like, Deb, stop taking classes and just do it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go live. I'm going to do it. And I was scared. Everything I do, I was scared, right? But Ericka, you're so on point. Because I saw his like creative, his magic, his candles, and astral travel. So it was like, walk your truth, bro. Like, don't let nobody make you feel like what you do is not your truth. So stay in your truth. As Ericka says, there's choices. You have lots of choices. And look at, there's the twin flame, bro. Like, when you're in the spirit world, you're over there hablando con tu amorido. Like, hey, what's up? I know you see me. You may not know me yet, but I'm here. So I feel like you would have this conversation to your twin flame as well. So you are very awakened. So your question, mijo, was all about spiritual stuff, right? So it was all about spiritual. Where's your spiritual being? So obviously, I feel like in the kitchen, like teas and herbs and medicine, like really studying your grandmother's craft. I feel like nopales. She's giving, and okay, I know you asked for spiritual, but your grandma's telling me you got a little tummy issue, and she's telling me for you to use the nopale to coat your stomach. And again, I'm not a doctor, not diagnosing, so get that checked. But if you know the old school remedies, like the nopal for the pancita, okay? So that's what I'm getting. And I say, you know, go Jesse, go. Like obviously we came in here hot with the whole go Jesse, go. You got the song Jesse's girl. So like they got you, they're rooting for you. I'm going to give you a little nugget here, a little golden nugget that I'm getting. And it must have been a download or something on how to make money. So you do candles, or you do like the shimmers and all the glitters and, you know, little herbs and things like that. They're telling me to give you the word Etsy. Etsy, what is that shop where you could buy stuff? Is it Etsy? Am I saying it right?
Etsy.
Etsy shop. Thank you, Ericka. So they're showing me for you to start selling your stuff online, because I feel like it's still you're as loving and open you are in here. They're making me feel that in person sometimes it's you're shy or you're introverted, and so this is going to allow you to work with the energies online. So I want to bring you abundance. I feel like you even have like good luck charms for the keys. Like you have all these ideas, and so they want you to implement them. I feel like you've done the cards not too long ago, and Ericka like shows me the cards of what is it like when you're doing the actual cards and you read them, like the playing deck cards. Ha ha ha. I've been definitely thought about making stuff. Okay, well there you go. So there's your download, there's your validation, spirit playing. Go make some money, bro. Like no time to be sad. No sad girl 805 over here. Let's go.
One more thing.
No. Okay, go ahead.
So I've been getting that message for Jesse for a while now, because if it's the same Jesse that I've seen online in different lives.
He's our friend. He's our friend, yes.
Every time I see him, I hear, go, Jesse. And I'm like, why do I keep on getting that song? But it's because he needed to hear that. But you got this. And they're excited and they're like cheering you on. So definitely push is needed. Go for it.
Go for it. I want to give him the fairy world, like the god, like the earth element. Like I feel like I work with the tierra, and I'm working with the dirt. I'm burying my wishes, and I'm planting my seeds. You know, like I have the cacao medicine. I feel like we plant them. Yes, I don't like to read myself, but I did a card spread for me. Spirit be throwing you on blast, right? A spirit read me to the 5th. So I saw you doing your cards, and so they're totally telling and saying, hey, well, now you got the message. We just validating it. So let's go now. We leave you with spirit's love. God bless, Jesse. Thanks for hooking it up and holding space. We adore you so massively, as we adore all of you. And thank you for sending the stars. Carrie, thank you for being here. Kathy, thank you for being here. Nicole, thank you for being here. Lori, let's talk about twin flames for a second, because everybody in here had sad points of views, and then also had some like, you can have mine. So some people were pushing their twin flames to the other person and they're like, I don't want this. I think that was Kirsty. She was like, I don't want my twin flame.
I agree with Kirsty.
So I know poor Lori, she's just like, I just want my twin flame. So Lori Love, are you still here? Lori Downs, are you still here? So you're like, I call you the love guru. So like yes, oh, LOL, oh my. She says, oh my, right? I'm giving gratitude for the love, bro. I throw the gratitude card for the love. So there's beauty in that awakening. There really is beauty in a twin flame awakening. It's allowing the intelligence to help allow yourself to purge and allow yourself to experience, right? And look at, as I say that, there's a new chapter that I pull a card for you, Lori. And then I look underneath it, and again, there's the twin flame souls, right? Which is the mirroring souls. And I feel like you often think about this, and then you're like, nah. And then I feel like you got to communicate, because the wolf card comes through. So there's the wolf of communication. So like the Tao, you ground yourself when there's doubt, because I just saw like the Mother Earth card that comes in with that. So it makes you nervous. So it's like, what is your relationship with love, right? How do you view love is what I'm getting. And I feel the women in your family are stepping forward. And I feel like I want to go to someone who's very motherly on the mother's side. I almost want to acknowledge your mother as well. And I can also look at how life experience have been difficult or challenging at some point for the women in your family, right? And so I want to give you that as a tool to look at what is your perception on love and where did the love begin and what type of relationship did you have with it, right? Because that is what spirit is bringing forward. And it's almost like we're doing the inner healing for self and we're doing the inner healing for the women. And it's what is a twin flame? Karen, but you want to answer that one, Ericka? A twin flame is like it's very much like a soulmate, right? And so it has that soul contract, but it's even deeper. It's someone that's mirroring them. It has the same energy as them. It's someone that actually is like very much, some people believe it's your other half. Some people believe like, oh my God, like they have a deep telepathic connection to each other. It's like what that person is going through, that person may be going through. And then when you heal, they heal. So there's a huge energy exchange when it comes to that. But there's a lot of healing that comes forward with those energies. And it has to, and not everyone is on the same page. So it's like, is this person willing to look at their energies and to bring in the healing to take them to the next level? And if you meet each other in that timeline, then it can be something that can happen because you've done the work and they've done the work. So it pushes you, right? My love always gets out of my thoughts, the passion, the deep spiritual connection, and the astral traveling together. Definitely. I'm so sorry, babe. And you can still ask for that soul to step forward in that way for you. So I hope that makes sense. And I know Ericka has so much more to ask for that. So Ericka, what would you like to add to that twin flame?
It's interesting because I got exactly what you got. So I actually asked my card, what does she need to do to call in her twin flame? Okay.
Yes.
And you hit it on the nail. So it's motivate, confidence, decision, listen, strength, and clarity. So it's asking yourself, like, are you yourself right now? Are you motivated to draw in that love? Are you motivated for that challenge in a sense, right? Because it's gonna change your concept of how you love and mainly how you love yourself. Yes. So it's like, do you have the confidence to do it? Are you sure you're making the right decision?
Right.
Listen to your heart to determine, is this really what I want? A lot of times, and I'll be transparent,
I love that when you do that.
I don't want my twin flame. I want my soulmate. I want that companionship. I want that partner. I feel like personally, I've already grown enough where I'm happy where I'm at. So I just want my partner to come in. I don't want to continue to go through that up and down roller coaster in a sense to get to that point. And I'm okay with it. That's just me.
Right. And so does everyone need to have a twin flame?
No, that's the thing. And to be very transparent with you, not everybody has a twin flame here. So a lot of times it's just soulmate, and we have multiple soulmates, multiple. So like, just because right now you don't have someone coming in, or let's say a soulmate does come in and you realize like, this is not necessarily the soulmate that I currently want. Don't worry, there's more down the road.
Ooh, so there's lots of love. Lots of love out there, y'all. I love your breakdown on it, Lori. And so she says, ooh, I love that. And she's like, I am love. So we all embodied love. So shine that love, right? Makes sense. My life has been up and down roller coaster. And so, and again, they're giving me again the twin flame card again. So if we look at the twin flame card, have strength to look at that. If you feel that you're in that relationship, or you feel you're in the different worlds and you're traveling into that energy, like have compassion for self and for the other person that you feel that is catching your attention. Because obviously there was some reason why that person came into your life, just as you come into their life, and it is allowing you to hold space for one another to elevate back to love. And so whether it's love for each other and connecting, or it's just love for self and for the collective, there is always a contract at some point that was developed in a way that you held space for one another. And so giving yourself gentleness, giving yourself compassion will allow you to let the energies move through you. you know, and if it works out, God bless you. Congratulations that you're one of the few that get that opportunity to embrace that love. So I leave you with that. I say thank you so kindly. I don't have anyone in my life currently. So let's go into love. What do you feel for Lori? Do you feel love coming in? Self-love, yes.
I truly feel that, okay, so regardless, love is going to come in, right? Whether it's the twin flame or a soulmate, someone's coming in. I feel like right now her main focus should be self-love, and do what we told, I forgot what her name was, you know, the boundaries, setting the, you know, what is it that you're looking for in your partner, and start growing yourself, working on yourself, become the better version of you. So then when you draw in that person, they're equal to where your energy is at. So if you haven't already started, I would say start there, but love is coming in. I don't know why, but I heard, don't go fishing for it. It will come when it's time to come. Because I feel
That's
like,
cool.
yeah. Because
And
sometimes when
that's
you fish for it,
hard, right?
yeah,
That's hard for people to do that.
yeah. Because sometimes when you fish for it, it kind of, it's not that it's not coming in, but it kind of pushes it back a little because you're expecting it to happen, right? Like
Yeah.
somebody said next week my soulmate's coming in, right? So you're like, they haven't came in. Where are they? They're like, well, you know, maybe it's the following week, right? Because you push it back.
Oh, Lori's like, no more dating sites. What is that? How do I go? You swipe left or right? Keep it going.
Yeah,
I've
you know
been
what?
on those for a long time. You know,
Yes.
Lori, like, babe, love is such a powerful thing that we all desire. We all desire to be loved. We all desire to be loved and cared for, nourished, and seen and heard and taken care of. We all desire that. And so it's not wrong for you to have those desires or to want that. It's a very natural. And so there is a new chapter that's opening up for you. There is someone that I feel that is coming in for you. I definitely get the sense the mind needs to be open more to it. So opening up your awareness to where you are. I feel like really expanding outside your area, really traveling. I don't know where you're out of, but I feel like really going out of your community, giving yourself an opportunity to see more. Dating sites do not work, Anne says 99% of the time. And you know, it's crazy because I do hold space for people who do date from online, and it's always iffy. It's very, I don't know how that works, but more power to you, ladies and gentlemen. So it says be fearless, be fearless. I know Anne gave us some stars. Can we come to Anne? Eva, Anne, can we come to you? So we leave you with love, sweetheart, and lots of love for spirit and for love to come in. Call in that soulmate. I'm going to pull a card for you on the love.
Is there anything that Anne, like anything
Anne,
particular?
Anne, do you have a specific question, my love? You deserve love too, girl. Like Lori, we can go on and on about love. Hi, Alba. I haven't had one in my life and forever. I got used to it. Now it doesn't matter. Oh, Alba. We're calling in. Alba is on a retreat. Alba, she's like, there's the retreat on love. You took a break, but there is somebody, Alba, that could be the one. I had to throw that in there. Okay. Yes, I posted it, liked and shared. Do you see a romantic partner for me this year? Please. Okay, go ahead. This year.
I'm going to grab a different deck.
Okay, while you grab a deck, I'm going to fill into this. I feel like June,
okay.
I feel like in June, you either found somebody or connected to somebody else, and if this would make sense. And it's like you're moving forward and you kind of like mind your business. So you really haven't interacted with this person yet, if is the sense that I'm getting. So it's almost like someone caught your attention a couple of months back, or was it 2 months back? I don't know if you were at a party or a gathering, but I feel like I'm at a gathering of some sort here. And if you would understand this, a yes and a no would be great. And I feel like as I feel into this essence, I want to bring more of a connection. Like I want to bring the energy more in. So it requires an energetic flow. So even though you're trying to be respectful, this person cannot communicate with you if you're not communicating with them. So it's almost like, oh, we reconnected, but it didn't show any romantic intentions. Okay. So this is where I feel this person's here, and I feel you're like, okay, never mind, just kidding, right? So it's like if you want this to manifest and you want this to be created, you also have to give the energy to the person so that it could unfold. You have to develop the rapport. Just as we said, the infinity symbol requires that additional love for it to happen. Okay. And again, look at there's the unconditional love card. I feel like this leaves you very emotional. So they're telling me to give you patience. Take a time out from it, like from I know I'm saying to go into it. Take a time out from letting people come in to offer their offers, like, oh, I have this friend or I have this friend. It's like, let's not let them come in to give you more feedback. Like, let's let you decide what it is that you want, if this makes sense. And if I say this again, I want to bring you back to this person. Okay. I want to bring this little dog, like the passion of love for animals. I want to bring the passion, the connection to this. And I feel like there's a gentleman in spirit. I have to acknowledge father, and a grandfather in spirit. Like a grandfather, father is just like supportive and holding space for this. And so it's almost like you went through something very challenging, and they're like, it's a delicate situation, and so we're holding space so that the right person comes in a beautiful way for you. So I feel like this gentleman, it's like almost like you didn't get that full love of what your spirit needed. Like that, when I say this, I get the sense of like there's a genuine love I want to give you. There's this gentleness that comes with love, and then there's this soothing connection that comes with it. And so this just gentleman, I feel like either he was a smoker, I feel like either he would smoke cigarettes or he smoked, and I just get the sense he's watching things and he paces back and forth. And I feel like he's just really mindful of who comes in and out of your space because you've asked for help. And so because of this, it's like you've overcome so many obstacles in relationships. And I get the sense that you've been in a healing, mending stage, if you would understand this. And Alba, most definitely, it shows that you love yourself enough for the whole world. Amen to that. Yeah, maybe my father. I felt father that stepped forward. I feel the lungs as an issue. I feel like throat, and it goes to my throat as well. And I feel this gentleman, as he comes closer to you, I get the sense that he's just pushing you out of your comfort zone and letting go of what you experience. So this gentleman definitely comes forward. And I also wanted to go to grandfather as well. So I heard father and grandfather. So I'm just going to leave you with your love, and they're going to help you. Like, you got to still create that flow, but listen to what your spirit wants is what I'm getting. So go ahead, Ericka.
So I got the same thing pretty much, but so I use a different deck, and it says the first card that came out was correct your mistakes. So to me, doesn't mean like you're doing something wrong. To me, correct your mistakes along with retreat. So I feel it's like going within and understanding, like we talked about earlier, and I probably sound like a broken record, but like, what are your red flags? How do you become the better version of you? What can you do for yourself? Not necessarily to call in that partner, but what can you do for yourself to get yourself to a better place? I also got have faith, because it is coming. I don't see it coming this year. It's just, I feel like there's just a little bit more work that you have to do. Be patient. It says seek hidden treasure. And for hidden treasure, for me, is like out of the box. Like, don't, like, dating sites, of course, don't do the dating sites unless you want to have fun, right? I like free food. I used to do it to get lunches. But for the most part, I feel like seek hidden treasures. So like, go out of the box, like do things in the community, like kind of like what Debbie was saying, to find people that like the same things that you like, right? Similar things in common. The other card I got was engage in higher reason. So for me, it's like, why are you trying to call in a lover? What is the purpose of it? Really sit down with yourself and say, who do I want? What do I want from this person? And ask yourself, am I already doing those things for me to call that person in? And then last but not least is bust out of your cocoon. So I feel like you've been in that cocoon for a while. You've been kind of like contemplating, but you haven't turned into that butterfly yet. You're almost there. So continue with your journey, continue working with yourself, getting to the place where you want to be. Make your list, understand exactly who you're trying to call in, become the better version of you, and then that person will come in.
Ooh, I love that. So lovely, ladies. Thanks for your love. Much appreciated your energy from both of you. Beautiful. Beautiful to you, Alba. So much love to you, Anne. This was an amazing read. It took us to the gentleness of a man or a gentleman, of what spirit has in store for you. And your father's just not letting anybody come in. And so he is really holding space because of what you've gone through. He is just waiting for the right person. And so if this gentleman, love to you, sweetheart, and if this gentleman that you connected in June, right? In order for that rapport to build, you want to continue to give it energy and conversate. So it's also being brave enough to create the energy exchange. And so I leave you with the spirit of love. And of love just in general, right? So what a way to start August 1st. We're talking about love and soulmates and twin flame, and all of you guys came in with love. And Nicola, she's like, is my interest going to reconnect romantically with me? And I just want to say yes. I feel like when we look at romance and we look at love, I also want to give you family. I want to give you kids. I want to give you the love of family. And I want to just give like that healing energy of family, because that is also love. So I say thank you all for holding space. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. And don't forget, if you want to follow us tonight, we'll be on TikTok tonight. What, around 7 or 8 or 9? What time, Ericka?
Yeah, around that time works.
Yeah. What time do you feel? What are you feeling? 8, 9?
Let's do 8.
8. So we'll be on TikTok tonight at 8 o'clock. If you don't follow Transcend with Debbie, give me a follow on TikTok, and I will see you guys there. Just come by and say hello. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we say God bless. Bye.